They say a picture is worth 1,000 words, right? But what does it say about us when we're watching a human being murder another human being on social media and we do nothing about it? I went to Madison to organize, not to scream into a goddamn void, but to take action. My plan was simple. We are all witnesses to a crime. Yep, you too. Whether the shooter wears a badge or not, we saw a murder. I wanted us to file police reports to force the paper trail. But when I read the room, I realized the crowd wasn't there for paperwork. They were there for something else. So we pivoted because we don't have the luxury of billionaires funding our movement, okay? We don't have scripted talking points. All we have is our intuition and our collective power. So when we heard that the police chief was holding a press conference, we made a decision. We're done attending to their narratives. We are done being props in their theater. So we marched down there with one goal. That conference was not going to happen because the truth is, we know the rhetorical pattern. We know that they craft the narrative to protect the institution. We shut that shit down and we turned it into the people's press conference. We took that microphone back because if we don't control our own story, they will continue to manufacture one for us, okay? Now let me be crystal clear. When I got there, I was met by nonprofit talking heads, okay? The ones who want to coddle the imperialist police chief. They told me I was too aggressive. They told me to be quiet. They told me to listen. And with every fiber of my being, I wanted to ignore them. But I stood down, not because it was the right thing to do, but because it was what the people in that room wanted. So I need you to understand that the movement is not about me or you. It's about discipline. It's about listening to the community, even when your ego is screaming otherwise. So I shut up. But that doesn't mean I agreed with them. We are done having conversations with people who have shown us a pattern of violence. We are done letting them just talk to pacify us. So was I angry? You goddamn right I was angry. And yes, I use profanity because sometimes please and thank you don't convey the urgency of a life that was just taken. My anger was controlled, but it was real, all right? Because we are human beings. And if you aren't angry about this, you aren't paying attention. So what's the takeaway? The takeaway is that the real power is not in a strategy room. It is in the streets. It is in the collective. If you want to know what to do next, stop waiting for a leader. Look to your left. Look to your right. That is your resource. We will get our point across by any means necessary. So even if that means